and welcome back to the BU Meditation channel. I'd like to talk about journals today. I often talk to my clients about how useful they can be. There are many ways that you can use them. So one of the ways that I recommend is to write down everything that's gone on in your day at the end of the night. And then when you close that book, that day's done, gone. And then tomorrow is a brand new day. So what you're doing is you're going off to sleep having offloaded all of those thoughts of the day, and then hopefully you can go to sleep a little bit quicker and have a good night's sleep. The other way that journals are useful is to actually write down some gratitude. So again, would be useful at the end of the night just to write some things down that you were grateful for today. And the little things, yes, we're grateful for the health of our family and our friends and ourselves. But we need to think about the little things as well. So maybe that phone call that you received or somebody making you a cup of tea, the little things that we don't often think of. And again, when you're going off to sleep then, you're going off to sleep in a more positive frame of mind. And you could say it in your head if you didn't want to write it down. That's what I do every night. I just talk through the things in my head that I'm grateful for, telling the universe. And often when the universe hears, it'll send more gratitude to you in ways that you could hardly imagine. And then the third way that I recommend is to write a meditation journal, because your meditation is going to change not only every day, but every week, every month. As it improves, you'll want to look back on how you felt when you first started meditating. And as you go on, you may start to open up your senses a little bit more and start to receive images and downloads and colours and all those sorts of things that the universe is trying to tell you. And so often by writing them down, if something happens weeks later, you can look back and think, okay, that's what that message was. But it's really useful just to track your progress. So let's get ourselves ready now for a meditation today. I thought I would do a nice autumn walk today. So get yourselves comfortable. Make sure that your back is as straight as can be without being too uncomfortable, and your hands are comfortably in your lap. Feet flat on the floor, feeling grounded. And eyes open or eyes closed, just looking down. Just tucking your chin in slightly as if you've got a few extra chins. And just start to be aware of your normal breathing. Gently following the breath as it moves through the body. Feeling and watching. And when those thoughts or those distractions come into your mind, just acknowledging them. Just watching what the mind is interested in doing and be interested in it. Recognize those thoughts, have full awareness, and then let them go. And just come back to the breath. Remember, we're training our mind and our body through meditation, so it doesn't matter how many times you have to come back to the breath, use it as your anchor. The more you practice, the less you will need to come back to the breath. And let's just check in with ourselves. So just ask yourself, how am I feeling today? And just being aware of that feeling, that thought. Accepting. And then letting go. All judgments, letting go. And just continuing to feel that breath just gently moving through the body. And if you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes. And let's do our relaxation now. Imagine a blanket falls across your head. A comfort blanket, a blanket that's going to relax every single part of you. And as it touches the forehead, that comfort allows all of those muscles to just let go. Your temples soften, and each muscle just gently melts away. And then the blanket covers your face ever so gently, allowing your cheeks and your chin and your jaw muscles to relax. Down across the neck and the shoulders, relaxing those throat muscles. And you feel your shoulders dropping slightly now, as all the tension of the day so far is taken away. And the blanket falls around your chest and your arms, relaxing your arm muscles, your wrists, your hands, and down through your body, your heart, your lungs, and all the different organs. Relaxing those stomach muscles and the abdomen. And the blanket now moves down from across the head and down across your legs. As you feel your thighs and the tops of your legs starting to relax, each muscle in turn just letting go. The knees front and back, the calves and the shins, the ankles and the feet. And just take a moment now to just appreciate how the body is feeling, being comforted by this blanket, feeling the relaxation just pouring through your body. And then imagine the walls of the room that you sit in starting to disappear. And you find yourself in a large field filled with leaves that have fallen from the trees that surround you. There's a chill in the air on this autumn day, but the sun is strong and beams down across your face. You notice the trees, the leaves that remain starting to turn. And you notice the colours of the leaves on the floor all around you, all the colours of autumn, reds and oranges, yellows and browns. You start to walk across the field now, across the leaves, hearing the crunch of the dry leaves beneath your feet as you walk. You keep on walking until you see a wooden bench underneath two trees at the end of the field. You sit down and make yourself comfortable. Shaded by the sun, by the leaves of the trees that still remain. And you appreciate what you see right now. The colours mixed in with the green of the grass. And all of these colours are all to do with the bottom chakras, the solar plexus, the sacral, the root. All about creativity, self-confidence, power, and your foundations in life. And as you sit here, those chakras start to spin more evenly. And the colours become more vibrant as you look at the colours that surround you. Receiving healing as you sit here underneath the trees. And the sun charges everything. It's like a battery. And it amplifies the healing and amplifies the colours and the speed at which your chakras spin. I'm going to leave you alone now to spend some valuable time by yourself. If your mind becomes busy, just return back to the breath after every thought. Or if today your mind is really busy, say I am on the inner breath and relaxed on every outer breath. And I'll be back for you in a little while. Okay, and as you sit there now on the bench underneath the two trees, you see some of the leaves falling from the trees that hover above you. And you notice as you look around some of the bare branches on the trees. You stand up and you walk back across the field, stepping on those leaves and again hearing the crunch underneath your feet. And you see a squirrel hurrying up the tree now, frightened by the sound of the leaves underneath your feet, but interested in what you're doing as it watches you walk further across the field, feeling the sun on the back of you now as you walk to the very end of the field. And be aware now of that blanket still around your legs and your feet. And imagine the blanket slipping off and fall into the feet and disintegrating down into the ground below you, down into the earth, grounding you for the rest of the day. As you start to feel now your feet flat on the floor in your room, and how your body is supported by where you sit. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes now to start waking your body up. And in your own time, when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And welcome back, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed that autumn walk today, and if you want to, why not start your journal right now by writing down how you felt throughout that meditation and how you feel now. And let's do a card now for the group. A motivational card for everyone watching, and the card for the day is Fill the Well. And that's actually what squirrels do, isn't it? They hoard, they gather things ready for winter. And what we're doing here is we're filling our well. That might be filling yourself with knowledge. It might be getting ready for something that you're about to do in the future, and you're getting everything ready. And there's no hurry. Just because everyone else is already on the way down the mountain, just take your time. When the time is right, that will be the right time for you in whatever you're about to do in life. So thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a good week, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. If you liked the video today, then please like, share and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And remember, stay mindful.